Hello, hello, hello. It is Virginia Phillips here, the Academy of Entrepreneurial Excellence in beautiful Colorado Springs, Colorado. And today we are discussing your reputation management. There are 3 prongs to reputation management: build it, manage it, and repair or recover it. I was called early this morning by a gentleman who had a reputation issue. He is brand new into business, and this kind of took him off guard. He says, I'm too new. Why would anybody say anything bad about me? And that is typically the case for new entrepreneurs. Somehow they think they're under the fray of anybody saying negative things about them. 1, because they've put in a lot of sweat equity. 2, they know they have ethics. 3, they know they're building a culture within their business that is amazing. And 4, they think they're too small and too new for anybody to even notice what they're doing, much less saying something negative to them. I would combat them and give them this idea of a crab fisherman story. When you go crabbing, you put a basket in the water, and the crabs crawl in, but they don't know how to escape. They're kind of stuck. When you lift that basket up, there's inevitably one crab that crawls to that top and tries to escape. Inevitably, 1 or 2 crabs will pull that crab back down to where the rest of them are sitting in that bucket. Why is that? Well, the crabs, you see, are all about survivorship, and they want to be sure that the crabs within their tribe have the best chance at survival. And one of the ways that you have a best chance of survival is staying within the normalcy of the pack. And crawling to escape isn't the normalcy of the pack. The rest of them are in the bottom of the basket. You as an entrepreneur are like that crab. You are going off on a different path. And there are going to be people that you leave behind in a tribe that try to yank you and have you come back to what they consider normalcy. And they will use tactics that don't make sense to you, like negative comments and negative reviews. And some of them know if you can hit you hard enough when you're fresh out of the gate, it might sink your ship. In fact, I know entrepreneurs where one comment has sunk their ship. I don't want that to be you. I want you to be prepared for when that negative comment comes and have a plan. So the plan starts with building a reputation. First of all, you've got to build a reputation that's strong. You need to build a reputation that people can trust. You need to build a reputation that moves your business forward. You need to build a reputation that is transparent and an open book. Don't hide anything from anybody, because as soon as they think you are hiding something from them, they think you are distrustful or unworthy or somebody that shouldn't be in business. And I don't want that to be you. Then, of course, you've got to manage it. You have to understand that through the world that you live in entrepreneurial land, I call it land, you are exposed to folks that can do really great harm to you and to your business. These can be folks that are dissatisfied clientele. These can be folks that think you've stolen their idea. These can be folks that don't like your success because you're too young, or you're too old, or you're a woman, or you're gay, or whatever that their cause might be. They might be irritated with that and want to take you down. You might be associated with somebody that they don't like, and you're just caught in the fray of their reputation management issues. Whatever it might be, you need to begin to scan your environment for possible threats. And you need to put some things in place to mitigate that. So if you put up a Facebook page, tell folks if they don't like what you're saying, here's the way that they can give you additional comments, instead of putting it, in the social media where everybody can see that. One of the things that you need to be aware of is a plan of how to recover your reputation when somebody does mar it. There are a number of things that you can do. You can hire somebody. That's a great option. Might not be in your budget when you first start, but it should be something you're thinking about down the road. If you don't have that, what can you deploy if somebody says something negative about you? You want to look at testimonials. You want to look at immediate responses to them. You want to be confident in your position, but you don't want to be angry at the person for their opinion. You want to tell that person they have a right to their opinion, but you don't see it that way. They have a right to their opinion, but here's how I can stand on my ground over here and tell you that whatever it is you're thinking negative about me, I have evidence to prove that I don't know how you can be saying those things. Never really tell them they're wrong, because they will come back and really flag you. Reputation management really gets in, especially in the recovery, gets in to conflict resolution. That's essentially what it is. You always want to start by telling them that they have some type of value to you and making sure that they know that they're heard. Because the more they believe that they're not heard, the louder they're going to be and the louder they're going to tell everybody else. So I tell you, figure out what your reputation management plan is. And if somebody gives you a 1-star rating tomorrow, how are you going to combat that? What are you going to say? What are you going to put up on your social media, on your website? How are you going to move that forward? I just don't want any of you to spend all of this time and effort to build your business and not have the right plans in place to protect what you have built. The big companies have significant plans in place to protect their reputation. Just because you are a small business doesn't mean you shouldn't also have plans in place. Again, this standpoint was what is reputation management and why should you care? So I've given you some ideas why you should care tonight. I've given you some ideas as to what reputation management is. And I want you all to be thinking about, how can other people hurt me with my reputation? How can I hurt myself with my reputation? And what do I want to put into place to manage that? Do I want to hire somebody? Do I want to work through a plan with a coach? Do I want to plan it on my own? But be ready with a response if you need to have a response. Don't be reactive with your plan. Be proactive with your plan. And that is the best way to be sure that nobody else can sink your dreams and your future by making an erroneous comment or a true comment as to what's happening in your business. That's all I've got for you tonight. I am Virginia Phillips with the Academy of Entrepreneurial Excellence, encouraging you to get your reputation management plans in place. And if you need help with that, you know where I'm at www.aoeenow.com. You can reach me directly on that site. Take care, y'all. Bye.